BlueLock Season 2. These are episodes 26 and 27. These cover the first match to set up for who's going to be on the team for the, versus the U20. So let's talk about it. All right, welcome back, Geek. So we're talking about BlueLock Season 2, and I'm covering 2 episodes in this one. I was out handling some family matters, so hopefully I have all that taken care of, and I can get back to make sure that I'm getting all this stuff to you guys as quickly as possible. So we are talking about episodes 26 and 27, which is essentially episodes 2 and 3 of Season 2, and this is the match that takes place using some of the top 6. So basically we have A, B, and C that are listed in the top 6, and Team A versus Team B for this tourney. And again, the top 6 players are going to be playing with multiple people throughout this. So we get the first pairing with Team A. So we've got Itoshi and Ryose, who are the top 2, and they're paired with Nejiro, Hiyori, and Isagi for Team A. Team B, we have Tabito and Ada, and they're paired with Kairu, Chigiri, and Kyohei. Basically, this is going to be Team A versus Team B. Whoever wins, they kind of start assessing their points and I guess values or whatever they're going to be, and kind of set them up to see who's going to be in the final selection for the team to face against the U20. So this is a pretty good match. Again, they're going back and forth. We're seeing some crazy techniques with everybody. The main thing is trying to see how you can coexist with the other teammates, and that's the thing that our protagonist Sasagi is really focused on, trying to see how he works. So he gets kind of a warm welcome from the other 2 that made their choices to pick the team. Again, the top 2 are true egoists, so to speak. I guess they're kind of doing their own thing and don't really care about nobody else. But these 3 kind of have a nice kind of interaction with each other versus Team B. Chicory is paired with people who don't want to talk to him, don't want to be a part of whatever. They're just trying to get through to the next round. So 2 different dynamics, and we're getting to see both of them. The main thing here with Isagi is he is trying to make sure he can fit in and make himself available throughout the entirety of this match. And that's the whole kind of goal that everybody is doing, is making themselves available. As Isagi is trying to, he manages to do some passes and stuff, and it's kind of like, cool. He's a little bit of notice, but it seems that Hiyori is able to copy the same thing that he's doing, and he becomes kind of the main passer for Rin when everything's kind of starting off. And that kind of leaves Isagi out because he is being cornered and taken out by, I think, Karasu, and he is not able to kind of get anything going because his weakness keeps getting attacked, which is his just inability to stand out on his own. But we do know that, and they made mention of it, he tends to elevate other players that he's around. So that's his strength. He's got to kind of play into that. And he gets some information from some of his teammates like, hey, kind of, you need to play into that. Like, that's your thing. I played with this guy before we were younger. Like, you got to not focus on we play into your strength as hard as you can. And that's just kind of where it goes. And Chigiri kind of does that for himself on the team. He plays into his strength. He makes himself available, which enables him to score a crazy goal. And everybody's hyped because, again, goals, each team scored a goal right out the gate. And it's just like, yo, they're coming out swinging. They don't have to worry about the goalie position. They can all be more or less on the field, attacking, defending, and shooting down the left wing, right wing, trying to get stuff done. Now, Ryose has got some crazy, like, core techniques and stuff. His abilities to just kind of whip himself around and get to the ball. Like, again, he's doing these, no-look backhand shots and scoring goals. He's doing these crazy pivot shots. It's like a pivot banana shot that he's able to get going and score a goal. And, again, the team gets down. The A team gets down. I think it's like 2-4 against the B team because they are like really slacking. They have to kind of bring themselves back, and they manage to. But it's all about being assertive and coexistence within your team. So again, you've got to be able to make it to where you can exist within your team's dynamic. And if you're not useful, then they're just kind of put you out the pasture. And that's kind of what Ryosei was doing. He wasn't worried about anybody else but scoring the goal, and he was stealing from his own teammates. So you're still going to have a bit of that going on, which is great because, again, you don't know when it's going to happen. People are just like, yo, I'm selfish. I want this goal. I want to make myself look good. And that's just kind of what it came down to. So it looks like, if I remember correctly, I think Ren scored 2 goals and Ryosei scored 2 goals, which kind of brought it back up to 4-4, and they're trying to figure it out. And this is where we get Isagi really trying to step in because he's finding out that he is not thinking fast enough. His physical abilities are already a step too slow. Literally, he was a step too slow in, getting one of the shots, and Ren kind of had to pick up the slack and make the shot. But again, his teammate tells him, like, hey, you are not reacting fast enough because you're too busy seeing it, thinking about it, and then doing. You're not on their same level. You're not at their same speed. And that's where it kind of gets in, where he's like, you've got to use thinking as a reflex. You've got to freaking kind of put it all together because Ryosei is strong straight out the box and stuff. Like, he is absolutely insane. So it's like, if you're able to get as fast as him mentally, you can start to kind of keep up, a bit more. And that's what he kind of does. He starts to get out of his own head, which he gets deeper into his own head, but he realizes, snaps himself out of it, and he blazes through past Ren, past Ryosei, and he's just like, yo, I'm going to get this shot. And again, he is successful. He nails his direct shot right to the high left corner and makes it in. And everybody's just like, yo, where did that come from? Holy crap. Like, again, he managed to elevate everybody else as he was going through, and which was just his natural ability. So they were able to figure out like a little triangle offense, and they were kind of getting in there. But again, once he got out of his own head and just let it become a reflex, he had that explosive speed and was able to get in there and score the goal, which was crazy. So that's the first match. 18 wins, 5-4, and they're kind of setting up for the next match. And I don't know how many matches we're probably going to watch. I don't know if we're going to watch all of them because of how the season's going to go. This match took 2 episodes, which I wouldn't be surprised if some of the primary and secondary characters get like the 2 episodes of stuff for their matches, and we see some good dynamics because I think we got Nagi playing at some point with, I think, Mikage, Rayo, so that'll be a chance to play together. So I'm pretty sure we'll get a nice little at least 2 episode part probably on that one. But we'll see how all the team dynamics meet up, and they'll probably just eliminate a couple just to kind of weed it down to this is what's going on. And what I see this possibly being is a BlueLock U20 movie being for, out in theaters and stuff to showcase that match. So this season will kind of probably set all that stuff up. We go into the U20 as the actual movie, and then go back into a season 3 if they're going to continue, because they'll basically take over as the U20 team if they win. So that's where we're at so far. Getting ready to watch the 4th episode, which should be out soon, and yeah, just kind of get into it. So make sure, appreciate you hitting that lovely red subscribe button, following along. So with that, we're trying to keep you up to date with all this stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.